right there. Now hammer down. Oh! You okay? Keep her skin back. We did it. We did it.
Welcome to the start line of the first Best in the Desert race of 2016. The Parker 250. Teams eagerly ready their UTVs for the start of the new season and a new chance to be crowned the king of the desert.
I think with every type of racing, the season opener is really kind of sets a tempo for the season, and so it's very important for any race team going into a season to do well.
Through the course of the next 12 months, competitors will battle for bragging rights, and most importantly, to stand on top of the podium.
The guys you're racing against are the fastest in the country. You're not only racing against them, you're racing against the desert.
Hey, yeah, we got a good lead. Just race hard and smooth, okay?
Through the course of their rookie season, the S3 race team constantly improved.
Finish line.
They also made a name for themselves on a national level.
That was a good run. I don't know how close anybody is to us.
After a full season of racing, I still feel like we're rookies to this game. This is all new to us still. Even after a season of racing, we're continually learning.
Nothing shown, no danger. Slow down just a little bit. All right.
Then co-driver turned driver Shane Dowden was forced to make a hard decision after winning the Henderson 250.
I gave Shane the option if he wanted to drive a 1900 car. We could make that happen. I could put you in the 1900 Pro and we have two cars running toward the front.
I'm not going to say it was a hard decision. I'm not going to say it was an easy decision. I weighed out all the options. To be quite frank, I have fun co-driving. I have almost as fun co-driving as I do driving.
After a short month-long break, the S3 race team is in Parker, Arizona, ready to start the 2016 season.
Morning, sir. Sleep good?
The team is up early, and they are eager to show off their new look at vehicle inspection.
I like it, man. I'm finna get some detail and stuff and wipe this thing down. Try to make it look even better.
And they only brought one Can-Am Maverick Turbo to the race.
For now, Shane is going to be co-piloting with me, certainly for this race. Mr. Mal has parked his car right now, so we didn't have to get it ready. We were able to focus on the 978 car.
Mr. Mal decided to take a step back from racing and focus on what's best for the team.
I may race a race or two. My energies are better spent organizing and prepping and that kind of thing. We're putting all of our energies in Dustin's car to make sure everything is right.
The team has one goal for the 2016 season, and that's to win.
I enjoy co-driving. It wasn't a hard decision. I think it gives us a little bit better chance. If we'd want to truly make a run at this championship, it's the best decision.
We're going to go after wins. We're going to go after podium spots and try to consistently finish races and ultimately maybe win a championship. I hate to race this thing, dude. It looks so nice now. Pretty.
With the start of a new year comes new teams, new rules, and a new class.
One thing changed on the numbers.
Okay.
You don't have to have a white background anymore.
Oh, okay.
In 2016, Best in the Desert will have two pro classes, naturally aspirated and the turbo class.
I think it was a good move to split the classes. Perception of the turbo cars is that they're faster, and so to help grow the sport, it was a good idea.
I think it's going to be a Grand Slam home run. You could say it was my idea to split and pull the turbos out of the production UTV class. My predictions by the UTV World Championship, 20 to 25 turbocharged vehicles in there.
For Dustin and Shane to make a run at the Pro Turbo Class Championship, they need to start the season with a bang.
We've raced the Blue Water Challenge at Parker. We also raced the Parker 250, which was the first race of last year, and neither times did we make a very good showing.
The Parker, Arizona racecourse has been their kryptonite, so to speak. At the Parker 250 last year, in their very first desert race, mechanical issues plagued Dustin and Shane, which left them stranded in the middle of the desert.
Last time we were in Parker, there was a Blue Water Challenge.
Everything looks good. Everything's beautiful.
It ended pretty bad.
In the Blue Water Desert Challenge, Dustin and Shane won the first day of racing and were on track to win the overall for the weekend. When 19 miles from the finish line,
Medium left. Oh!
one missed call took them out of the race.
It's kind of been our nemesis for a season, and we hoped to show up and do well at this one, and it would have been the first time.
Even with all of last year's pitfalls, they still had a successful season.
Hey, I got a surprise for you. You want to go see your surprise? Yep, you want to see it? The difference between now and last year is, we're coming in there. We actually have a little bit of experience. Watch this. Look what I got. Hey, what is this? Is this off a race car? Mm-hmm. We had some ups, we had some downs, but we ended up pulling off 2 wins. We were very fortunate to do that. During the off season, we put on new sheet metal. Me and Dustin each kept a side of the car, just kind of like as memorabilia. That wrap and that scheme, and it was our first year racing in the desert. In 1978, got retired. I don't know. I don't think we have anything to improve anymore. From what we're hearing, everybody's gunning for us. You like that? You want it? You want to put it in your room?
You want to hang it on your wall?
Yeah, that wasn't the surprise he was looking for. I think if it had wheels and it actually did something besides just a big panel, he'd be impressed, but he wasn't excited or impressed at all. Certain racers said, hey, we want to get out there and we want to beat this guy in S3. I'm going to hang it up in the garage or something like that. I'll be honest with you, though, it doesn't make a difference on how we race once we get in that car and that light goes green.
It is 6 o'clock in the morning. Trying to warm up. I don't know what it is. It's 30s here. Sun come up, it'll warm on up.
The S3 race team anxiously waits for the UTV class to begin. But first, the dirt bikes and quads get their shot at the Arizona desert.
Good morning. Good to have you.
What time is it?
It's 6:50.
It seems too early. It seems it's still dark.
NS3 quad racer Chris Robinson is a little bit late to the party.
I don't know. Long story short, without a phone call, I probably would still be laying in bed right now. Hey, I'm dressed, ready to go. Let's get this show on the road now.
The team can't help but to give him a hard time.
I don't know how the race driver could oversleep. There's no way I'd be able to sleep if I was racing today.
Got it.
Like his teammates, Chris hopes for a good start to the 2016 Best in the Desert race season. At the Henderson 250, the last race of 2015, the cold Nevada temperatures left him less than happy with his performance.
I was looking for a little redemption. For the final round there at Henderson, didn't have the greatest race. I was a little down on myself about my performance.
For Chris to bounce back and conquer the Parker 250, he needs a good start against a field of 60-plus bike and quad racers.
He was hard on himself. I know he was going out in Parker and he was on a mission.
Unfortunately for Chris, he and his Can-Am Renegade start the race at the back of the pack.
I wanted to make sure that I got a good jump out and a good start, that I was prepared and ready to go and prove that I can beat them in the desert.
Chris is off to a fast start.
He took off, man. He was racing a sport quad, and when he got to the first turn, he was 60, 70 feet in front of that sport quad. And out of there he went, like a man on a mission.
Chris is intent on proving that he is more than capable of winning the race on his Can-Am Renegade and staking his claim on the Arizona desert.
Chris went out there with a vengeance. He went out there with something to prove to himself and really wanted to turn it up.
Chris quickly catches, then passes other racers.
My game plan for this race was press the pace right off the bat, and that's exactly what I did.
Chris chases down the leader of his Ironman quad class, then squeezes by him into first physical position.
I was able to get a decent start, and within the first couple miles, make a pass for the lead.
For Chris to win the Parker 250, he needs to push his Can-Am Renegade as fast as he can. Meanwhile, at the main pit area, the S3 race team sets up to help Chris fuel up his Can-Am Renegade for the second lap.
I feel good, man. It's freaking cold out here. I can't feel my hands. We're hanging out waiting on Chris to roll through the pits, talking to everybody, setting up.
When the defending points champion, Johnny Engel, decides to pay the team a visit.
We've gotten pretty close with Johnny. We like Johnny, and we give each other a hard time, and we have a lot of friendly banter.
Why does our team get so much excited for you to get here? We pull up and nobody even gets out of their chairs this morning. They're like, hey, there's Johnny, y'all stop him. Stop him, he's coming by. What's up, buddy? Save a spot for y'all.
We're already all set up down there.
Then Can-Am teammate and Best in the Desert official Corey Sappington stops by.
Justin, you got a minute?
Absolutely, I do.
And the visit is more about business than friendly banter.
And so he pulls me over to the side and lets me know, hey, some of the other racers have raised some questions about your car, about cheating in some way with the engine management system. Everybody threw a fit yesterday at Tech, making us pull our ECM out. They're making us change ECMs. Everybody threw a fit yesterday about us.
Are you serious? Everybody threw a fit about us?
Other teams think S3 Racing has been cheating in order to be so successful in their first year of racing.
Are you kidding me? That's awesome, I think it's funny.
So Corey installs a new ECM.
The ECM is the brain of the vehicle. You know, it controls everything. It controls the timing, everything. So you could modify those to get more power.
Do you think it's not a factory ECM, Corey?
Do I? I think it's completely stock.
I think it's funny. I'd rather it be like this.
I would
because then
too.
people can quit running their
think it's
heads.
freaking
That's right, yes. I'm tired of hearing it.
We have nothing to hide. We've never cheated. And I want everybody to know that we're following every single rule. And so I said, no problem. What a freaking joke, man.
I think it should be like this. Show them that everybody's fair. I think it's
Comical to me. It's a freaking joke. I feel like they're attacking our character. You know, I try to look at it from another person's perspective, but the way I see it is if a person outruns me, if he's faster than me, he was a better driver that day. I've been beat many times before, and I always give credit where it's due.
You know, it could be any team that's fast, played this game 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, it's just this way, it's end of story, you're done.
I mean, you have to take it as an insult to your integrity for people to question if you're cheating.
Everybody's going to complain when you're faster than them.
If anyone knows the frustration of having his integrity tested, it's Johnny Engel. He fought accusations all through his championship season.
Nobody's going to be happy. If you go out and win today, people will still say, Corey races for Can-Am, so should have let somebody else do it. But why would I risk just getting disqualified for the season?
Yes. You don't want that to follow you around. It's what it is. Make all the kiddies happy.
Changing the vehicle's CPU right before the race without any testing could result in numerous unseen issues. But that's a chance the S3 race team is willing to take.
You know, I don't find it annoying at all. I find it comical because people would worry more about themselves instead of what everybody else is doing. They'd be a little bit more successful.
And the team finds one more reason to start the 2016 season off with a bang.
I hate that people don't just say, hey man, that dude can drive his car. He really is fast and he's built a good car. They protest because we're fast. And I hate that, but we're not fast because we're cheating. We're fast because of hard work.
At that point, I didn't give a crud about winning another race. And I told Dustin, I said, if you don't win another race this season, win this one.
At the starting line, the Turbo UTV class starts the race, with Dustin and Shane on the fourth row.
Freak time to do it again. Yes, sir. Good luck. Good luck, buddy. Drive good, drive smart. Just drive your race. But like I said, there's no sense in taking chances. We just want a good finish. Okay.
You can't do this type of racing and let emotion get involved when you get in that car. Because if you're racing on emotion, you will tear it up.
Ready? Ready like Freddy.
Sure, it was quite aggravating. We did feel like we wanted to prove a point. Y'all can put whatever ECM y'all want in this thing. It's not going to make a difference.
Hard left.
You change it, put a new one every race. It's not going to make a difference on the outcome, whether we win or lose.
Dustin and Shane look to have a strong showing in the Parker 250.
While it increased my anxiety tremendously because I never liked changing anything right before a race, I felt like it was a good opportunity to prove to people that we bring out a car that follows the rules and we can still be competitive even under those conditions.
Hit the horn. Hit the horn.
For Dustin and Shane to place well in the race, they need to charge to the front. But first, they need to get by the Sappington brothers' Can-Am Maverick Turbo. And they refuse to give up even an inch.
What's coming? Nothing yet. No GPS. You're gonna have a left coming up. Hard left, right here.
At the beginning of most of the races, and 99% of the time, they don't map out the starting line. So you don't know what turns are what on the starting area.
No GPS.
Like the Sappington brothers, Dustin and Shane drive blind.
We didn't make it far enough out onto the course for the GPS coordinates to start reading yet. And so we were running super high speeds trying to follow him.
Give him a bump. Give him a bump. Oh, he's hitting his brakes.
At the finish line, the leaders of moto and quad race start to pull in, and Chris Robinson is the first of his Ironman quad class.
Feels so good to get a win.
So you guys know how
That is awesome.
finishes like.
Chris starts the 2016 Best in the Desert race season on the right foot.
Feels really good to come out here and get some redemption and get a good, solid, strong finish to start the season off.
How'd you do?
First.
Congratulations, big guy.
I just had that feeling. I knew today was going to be the day.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
sir.
Chris pushed his Can-Am Renegade to a first place finish in his class and 6th place overall.
When you can start off with a win, it really helps your momentum carry into the next race and the next race and so on. So it feels really good. Makes all that hard work and late nights pay off.
Yes, sir. That's what it's all about. Proud of you, man.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
With Chris finishing on top of the podium, the S3 race team is on the board.
Give him a bump.
Now it's up to Dustin and Shane.
Oh, he's hitting his brakes.
They nearly take themselves and their Can-Am teammates out of the race.
So when we pulled up to bump him, it just so happened we pulled up to a hard left-hand corner that wasn't showing on the GPS.
There was no coordinates on the GPS. So we didn't know that turn was coming up, just like he didn't know.
A near miss for both teams, which would have resulted in an early end to an already short race.
He had to lock his brakes up. It went from, oh, we're just going to slightly tap him, let him know we're back there, hopefully he would move over, till we smashed into each other.
Brakes up? Yeah. When we break, coming in front of you. Okay.
Dustin and Shane noticed something was wrong with their UTV.
Yeah, coming in front of you. Okay. Drive.
And the second we hit him, Dustin said something's wrong with the car. Broke a freaking front axle.
Somebody's pulling to the right real hard. Okay, just drive it.
With a broken front axle, Dustin and Shane need to decide if they should pull over and fix it.
Is it hard to drive? No. Okay. Just a steady pull. Okay.
And they decide to keep pushing forward.
It went from a couple of miles into the race, car running great, driving great, to it's pulling really hard to left, and I'm having to fight the steering wheel to keep it on the track.
Hit him again. Go. Pass him.
Dustin and Shane finally make the pass and move up one physical position.
Keep on going straight, long straight. How's it far field? Oh, good. Okay, good. Easy left. Just keep on going. Carry speed.
Once we got around Corey, we just wanted to try to get in our groove and race our race.
Everything looks good. No danger's coming. No danger's coming. All the pimps look good.
We have to drive as fast as we can while still feeling comfortable and not taking unneeded risk.
Watch that rock. Keep on going. There's no turn showing right here.
Dustin and Shane push their Can-Am Maverick Turbo toward the front of the pack when they notice another issue.
We're hitting a rev limiter. Yeah. It's fine. We're rolling. What's coming? Long straight.
Pretty early in the race, we were getting some little fits out of the car. We were starting to hit the rev limiter a little bit, trying to figure out what was going on with the clutching.
The speed limiter's stopping us. Easy, I know, easy to the right. Okay. Just keep doing. No, it's a rev limiter. Rev limiter's 8,300.
The motor in their Can-Am Maverick Turbo is over-revving, causing the rev limiter to engage and temporarily kill the power to the engine.
I don't know if the ECM that they throw in the car didn't mesh with the car. I don't know what it was. It might not even been related to the ECM.
All these turns are like this for a little bit. All right, easy right, just use judgment. Easy left. Belt. Okay. Yeah. Get out the road. We gotta get off the track.
Then they blow a clutch belt.
Get over here, right here. Right here. Good. You want me to get out? No, we're both getting out. We change it 3 minutes.
If Dustin and Shane want to salvage the race, they must change the clutch belt quickly.
Whenever Shane and I jump out together, we can typically change one in under 5 minutes. And so you never know what you're going to get into when you open up that belt box. And based on what we heard and how the belt broke, we figured it was going to be pretty bad.
Dustin and Shane hurry to remove the clutch belt cover when they discover what they're up against.
Well, we opened up the belt box, and sure enough, man, it was a rat's nest inside there.
What would have been a 5-minute job may have just cost them the race.
The belt was tangled up all in the clutch. Instead of taking us 3 minutes to change a belt, like it normally does, it took us about 10-15 minutes to change a belt.
Dustin and Shane know that in order to salvage the race, they need to make up time.
Yeah, but stay on the inside and go.
And they need to do it pronto.
Don't let it bang off for a limiter.
We know that it's do or die time, man. We've dropped so far back.
Slow it down. Hard left. Slow it down. Take a deep breath. Calm down, bud. Hard right.
You know, we want to try to get back up towards the front of the pack, get some good finishing points, and try to finish well. Well, there's only one way to do that.
Follow their lights.
And that's drive hard.
Dustin and Shane fell back to 18th physical position while changing their clutch belt.
What's coming? Looks like it's a little hit him.
To get back in the race, not only will they have to catch their turbo class,
They might have a wreck right here. Be careful, me man. Let them go.
but they will also have to work through the other naturally aspirated UTV class as well.
Keep on going straight. What's coming? Go straight. Easy right.
Got to race a clean race in these short races. You cannot have anything mechanical happen, or you're not going to win.
Alright, don't blow belt. Back off. You don't blow belt. You're doing this. You hit off the rev limit. Hold on. Go straight. Okay, don't blow the belt.
We started making a run. You know, we just started having fun.
Don't blow the belt, okay? Show it straight. Everything looks good, Greg.
Meanwhile, in the main pit area,
Copy. 5 UTVs through Kevin's location at this time.
the S3 race team eagerly waits for Dustin and Shane.
We're listening to the Best in the Desert. There's a couple cars already out of it. We'll see how it goes. No dust. It's a freaking drag race out here.
And for Mr. Mao, it's his first time to see the race from this perspective.
It's easier being in the car than waiting in the pit. So it's like before the start of a race, except when we pull up and it turns green, that goes away. And now you sit here for hours with it. It's a different deal. Yeah, it goes what? Who is it?
The race leaders start trickling into the Parker Python and then into the pit area.
I'll pick the other one up and have it hand to you. How's that?
For a chance to get back in the race, Dustin and Shane need to be close behind. And then...
Here we come. Here we are, James.
This stuff is loose. Yes, it is. Don't sweep it left.
Dustin and Shane battled back into the top 10.
Okay, easy right. Easy right.
Main goal at that point was to finish the race where we started the season off with a finish.
Easy back to left. Keep on going.
We knew we were in really good shape. We knew we had fallen way back. With as fast a people as out there, as short a race as this was, it probably wasn't a good chance for us to do very well.
Come on down, guys. Right on your right.
Let's see, guys.
Dustin and Shane pull in for a quick fuel stop.
Check everything. Check everything.
Got a tire going flat. Got a tire going flat.
And they let us know we were about 13 minutes off the leader, which was no surprise to us considering how long it took us to change the belt.
Go, 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 go. We are getting it, man. 13 minutes behind is all. That ain't bad.
They was moved up to 5th at one point, now we're sitting 8th or 9th. So we're trying to figure out what's going on. We're going to find out at the end of the race.
I do know, when he left the main pit, he was 13 minutes behind. And, figured, we'll get a top 10.
How's the car feel? Feels good. Okay.
Dustin and Shane get back on course. They need to decide if they want a top 10 finish or go for the podium.
You go back on track, you got to race, you got to fight for it, you got to earn a win. It's never just handed to you. And so that's what we did. We jumped back on track. Decided we were going to turn it up, man.
Everything looks good, bud. Okay. You feel good? Yes. Okay.
We just kept racing our race, and me and Dustin got in a groove as co-driver and driver that I don't think we've ever gotten in.
You're not overdriving the car, huh? No, I'm only about 3/4 right now. Okay, good deal. Thank you. Just trying to creep up on him. I understand.
We weren't stressing out. We didn't have a sense of urgency. We didn't have anything. We just wanted to have fun and get a finish.
You're moving. Okay, you have a medium right. It looks like you're off the GPS.
You know, when you start recognizing a couple of cars in your class and you see you're catching these guys and passing them, then all of a sudden your mentality changes and you think, man, we've got an opportunity to do this.
Everything looks good. Just keep going, okay? Race your race. Don't overdrive the car. Okay. Medium left. Face of the hill.
Me and Shane started clicking, man. He was making good calls and the car felt good.
Right here. Go ahead and hit him. Back to the left. Hard left. Go around. Hard right.
Dustin and Shane slowly move into the top 5.
Go.
We had a rhythm going and we was ripping through there.
Then they notice other teams having clutch belt issues as well.
Belts are blowing up everywhere. Easy right.
It seemed like we got the mechanical issues early. Everybody got them after us.
Straight. Get really straight. Hold on. That's right. Good.
And you feel unstoppable as a team. You know, you feel like everything is clicking. You feel like you're in a rocket ship, man. You're flying through there.
Danger. Don't tear up my car, dude. Hard left.
And we're running at the most efficient we could possibly run.
She's pulling good mile per hour. Is it? Yes. Medium right. Very good mile per hour. Nothing coming? Nothing coming. No danger, but it's rough. Yeah. So he's pulling. There's a danger right there.
After fighting early adversity in the race, Dustin and Shane bounced back and finished their first ever race in Parker, Arizona.
We were happy to finish that race. It was an accomplishment in itself to be done with that Parker race, to get that one under our belt. That felt good, to roll to the finish line and know, hey man, this one's done.
When we came across the finish line, we knew we'd passed quite a few people on the second lap. You try not to pay attention to that too much. You just try to race your race.
Dustin and Shane pull onto the podium.
Wow. Well, we'll double check. Pretty happy. I'm gonna ask the question. 2 laps or 1? 2 laps. Unofficially first place.
Get out of here.
No, I mean, yes. We just kept passing cars. I don't know what number they had on them. I just kept passing people.
S3 Racing places first in the Pro Turbo UTV class and second overall at the Parker 250.
Very exciting to us, man. It shocked us, most importantly.
Yeah, man, it was a rough course, and we had some trouble early on. We didn't have a clean run, but we kept our head on down, if you know what I'm saying.
It made it very, very satisfying to win this race after people basically call us cheaters.
Yeah, I gotta thank all our sponsors, man. The guys on the side of our car that keep us going fast. All the guys in the pit, man, they do an awesome job.
You know, we dispelled a lot of stuff, I think. You know, the truth is, the 2 boys don't cheat. S3 Racing doesn't cheat. And then to go out and win the thing was truly vindication.
The S3 race team validates their credibility by winning the first ever Best in the Desert UTV Turbo Class race.
Second overall, first in turbo.
Really? Second unofficial.
And you gain 10 minutes from the main pit to the second pit. The second lap.
And it's a clean podium sweep for Can-Am Turbo race teams, with Logan Gestel in second and the Murray brothers in third.
Hey guys! Good job! Thank you.
When you sit back and look at what all happened this weekend and kind of how the weekend played out, it turns out to be a story of victories. The Can-Am sweep the podium for the UTV Pro Turbo class. Good job today, dude. Felt good, man. And then Chris takes his victory on the Ironman Expert.
First double duty for you boys. Oh, come here, we'll give you a hug. Smile though.
But I was real proud of those guys. Did well for themselves, they did well for the team, and they did well for S3.
Just a great day overall. You really couldn't have a better day. Really, really happy for the whole team.
You just can't beat that experience and that weekend, and it's the opening race of 2016. We can only hope that sets the tempo for the rest of the season.
I better tell you before you get close, I'm a special case, I'm not